Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. It's the Everyday Tech, and today we're talking into a question a lot of you have been asking, especially as we head deeper into 2025. We're talking about the Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra. Now you might be thinking, S24 Ultra? Isn't that like last year's news? And you'd be right. The shiny new Galaxy S25 Ultra is out, all the hype is around it, but stick with me for a moment, because after spending some serious time with both, I think you might be surprised by what I've discovered. See, I recently got my hands on the Galaxy S25 Ultra, and honestly, I walked away feeling underwhelmed. And that got me thinking, is the S24 Ultra, the phone everyone was raving about just a year ago, actually the smarter buy today? Let's break it down. First off, let's talk about design. Samsung tweaked things with the S25 Ultra, and while change is usually good, in this case, I'm not so sure. Personally, and this is just my opinion, I actually prefer the feel of the S24 Ultra in hand. The S25 Ultra went for a completely flat frame, which sounds modern, but to me, it loses some of the character of the S24 Ultra. Remember those slightly sharper corners on the S24? Some people weren't fans, but honestly, a case fixed that right up. And the rounded frame on the S24 Ultra, it just seems to balance the phone's size and thickness in a way I really appreciate. The S24 Ultra has a bit more personality, if that makes sense. Now, what about the display? Samsung always knocks it out of the park here, and both are gorgeous. The S25 Ultra boasts some new display features. Sure, but guess what? My S24 Ultra already has that anti-glare layer, which is a lifesaver outdoors. It's a teeny bit smaller at 6.8 inches, but it's still a stunning QHD plus LTPO AMOLED panel. Honestly, side by side, I'm struggling to see a major jump in quality that screams upgrade now. Samsung even added that software setting for saturation control to the S24 Ultra. Perfect. Performance-wise, under the hood, we have the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 in the S24 Ultra, and let me tell you, this thing flies. We're talking smooth as butter gaming on max settings. No problem. Ray tracing, it's there. But let's be real, how many mobile games are really using it right now? The S25 Ultra might have the very latest chip. And yes, battery life might be a tad better thanks to efficiency gains, but I'm already getting a solid 8 hours of screen on time with the S24 Ultra, which is fantastic. Is a little more battery worth a lot more money? We'll come back to price in a sec. Okay, let's talk about the price. This is where things get really interesting. Time is your friend here, folks. The further we get from the S25 Ultra launch, the more the S24 Ultra price drops. Right now, Amazon prices are hovering just under $1,000 for a new phone, while a renewed S24 Ultra will set you back $840, a significant discount. Think about it. You're getting a phone that still feels premium, performs amazingly, and has a stunning display for hundreds less. That's a serious value proposition in 2025. And it's not like you're missing out on software either. This is huge. Samsung highlighted several new AI-powered features during its Galaxy Unpacked event I got to play around with. Now brief, and I like the idea of a curated feed of information that changes throughout my day. I also love the work Samsung has done to bring AI out of the abstract. It is no longer about goofy cat photos, but about real-world applications. I like the new natural language voice assistant, which simultaneously pulls information between several Google and Samsung apps. Routines are vastly improved for 2025, with AI learning your habits and even responding to your schedule. If you have an earlier than usual meeting, your S25 Ultra will suggest an earlier wake-up alarm. It'll work with other devices in your smart home to determine the best conditions for sleep, pulling in information from your Galaxy Watch. One UI 7 is also fantastic. iOS aesthetics aside, I've enjoyed using Samsung's new software on my Galaxy S24 Ultra. One UI has been some of the best and most reliable Android software for years, and the trend seems to continue with One UI 7. While I'm sure some features will be held back as Galaxy S25 Ultra exclusives, I'd be shocked if we didn't see the lion's share of new Galaxy AI features trickle down to only year-old hardware like the S24 Ultra. Plus, and this is crucial for long-term value, the Galaxy S24 Ultra still has years of software support left. We're talking major One UI updates and security patches for 6 years to come. You're not buying a phone that's going to be outdated next year, not even close. Oh, and one more bonus for the S24 Ultra camp, the Bluetooth S Pen. Samsung actually removed Bluetooth S Pen functionality from the S25 Ultra. With the S24 Ultra, you still get those cool remote photo features and air commands. Little things, but they add up. So where does that leave us? Look, the Galaxy S25 Ultra is undoubtedly a great phone. If you're coming from a really old phone, maybe an S22 Ultra or older, then sure, you'll see a bigger jump. But for most people, especially if you're already on a recent flagship, honestly, the upgrades just aren't that compelling. In my opinion, the Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra in 2025 is the smart buy. You get premium hardware, fantastic software that's constantly being updated, and you save a significant amount of money. It's still a flagship experience without the flagship price tag of the very latest model. But hey, what do you think? Are you tempted by the shiny new S25 Ultra, or does the S24 Ultra's value proposition have you convinced? Let me know in the comments below. What phone are you using right now, and are you thinking of upgrading soon? I'm really curious to hear your thoughts. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up, and if you want to stay up to date on all things tech and get more honest reviews like this, make sure you hit that subscribe button and the notification bell. I'll be back soon with more tech goodness. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.